If you're watching this right now and you are a racist Star Wars or racist fantasy fan at all, fuck you. Fuck you and your asshole.
I don't know if we have them listening to
if
this
they ever
podcast.
see this clip, fuck you. You are not a real fantasy fan if you are leading if your inability to consume fantasy is based on whether or not there are fucking black and brown people in these universes, then you are a piece of shit.
Yeah.
George Lucas, the very creator of this world, loves black people.
Yeah.
He lays his head down next to a black person every night.
Yeah.
And you are over there screaming and crying into the goddamn internet about how you can't see a black person being a fucking in any like realm of the fucking Star Wars universe. Why?
You know
Billy D. Williams was in the first one of the first. Like, what are we doing?
There are like 1,000 planets in the Star Wars galaxy. You don't want to see black people on any of those?
You gonna tell me ain't no niggas on at least one of them?
Right.
You got all these planets in the galaxy and black people just ain't in none of them?
There's definitely an Atlanta planet.
Yeah.
There's definitely an Atlanta planet where there's a bunch. That's where Mace Windu came from.
An Atlanta planet.
Hey, hi, hello, it's me, Skylar Higley, once again, and this is the Help Me Be Black podcast, where I bring on comedians to help me be black. Today, my guest is a phenomenal, hilarious comedian. Everybody make a lot of noise for Chaz Gordon. Yeah, that's I should get sound effects still, and yet we don't anytime.
Well, it wouldn't be very authentic to the black experience if we weren't like creating our own beatbox.
That's true. That's true. Okay, yeah. So again, we're keeping it. I'm changing nothing. Once again, I've thought about changing, and I will not. Chaz, how are you?
Good.
Okay, good.
You know, trying to stay cool in this hot ass weather.
It is really hot. Are you finding it hard to? Sometimes when it's hot out, I feel like somehow more like people are looking at me because I'm black. Do you feel that? Maybe it's just me being more anxious because it's hot and I'm sweaty and lethargic, but I feel like when I'm walking around, like I feel like there's more
like
eyes
white
on
people
me.
Looking at you. Like,
yeah,
they looking at you like you should be working.
What's he doing off the field?
Why isn't
he in the field?
It's called I think it's the plantation syndrome where they're making you feel like you should be at work.
Yeah, I just think that it's like I'm taking more walks around or whatever, but I just feel a sense of, and maybe this is just the anxiety of like, fuck, it's hot. Or it also might just be that I'm high, and when I'm high, I'm like, these white people are looking at me. But
probably a combination of all three.
I think it's a combination.
Yeah.
I also feel, does this happen to you where like when I get high sometimes and I'm like out in the world, I feel like more racial shit happens. Like when I'm high, it just kind of feels like and maybe I'm just like not noticing it.
Maybe you notice it more when you're high, because I feel like when I'm high too in public, I'm hyper aware of like things like bullshit going on, and particularly like white foolishness in public places, because I'm a social introvert by nature. So a lot of times when I'm in places like grocery stores.
Yeah. Oh, I can't be in a grocery store high. That's so scary.
Bro, I had to tell an old white woman the other day to back up. They have no sense of personal space.
Oh my God. I was walking around the other day and I go around this corner. There's like a big hedge on the corner. I go around this corner and I'm like on the inside on the corner. I just go around like I never break my stride. And there's an older white lady that just looks like the stereotypical rich older white lady. She had like the whatever like mink cylinder hat on that you have.
In this weather?
I know. And like, but like the long, like sort of like whatever the like, mom from fucking Arrested Development would wear or whatever.
Right. Like she smokes the cigarettes with the long.
Long cigarette. You could tell she's got some beef with some Dalmatians.
She still says colored.
Absolutely. And when she's telling this story right now, she's going to say, a colored boy almost ran me over because I go around the corner and we had more than enough space between each other. She jumps back. She does a full like jump back. And I just keep walking because I'm like, I couldn't see her around the corner. And as I keep walking, she goes, well, you could have stopped. I'm like, What the fuck are you talking about?
Why would you stop?
Why would I stop? Because you got scared because there was a black man around? She was like indignant. She was like, well, you could have stopped. And I'm like, but there was two sides of the sidewalk.
Right.
And I was on this side and you were on this side. And you didn't see me and you got startled when I came around, but there was no reason for me to stop.
Right.
You almost ran into me because you didn't see me.
Why do people not understand sidewalk politics?
They don't understand periphery or even how vision works, I guess. Because I'm like, well, I did not see you.
Right.
So I wouldn't have been able to stop because I did not see you.
Right.
But I didn't like ever stop walking. Like I had my headphones on and I just acted like I didn't hear, and I was like, that was fucking weird.
Like, and also they always tend to like walk in the middle of the sidewalk.
Oh, they love.
You're in a public setting. Choose a side. Stick to it.
And like fucking move. Like that's such a weird. Like, why do I always gotta move for you? Like, everybody's got their own. I mean, I know why. Which you're like, I don't know. They're like, we always been moving. We redlined you. You got to move for me.
Move when we're walking.
Yeah.
Like, no,
it's very strange that it's like, oh, even that y'all have not really gotten to, because even the people who would consider themselves, you know, whatever, I got Negro friends or whatever.
Is that how they describe it?
This is what I think their internal monologue is. I got Negro friends.
Man.
But they still don't move on the fucking sidewalk, where it's like, if you can't do sort of the most basic thing of giving respect to another body in the world, like what's going on there?
Well, you're asking a lot.
To move to the left side of the sidewalk?
You're asking basic, decent, like, humanity from a lot of them, and we all know how that goes.
Yeah, that's true. Listen. Shit. And I think that already brings us to the topic of the day.
Yeah.
Which, go ahead and explain what our topic is.
Our topic of the day is black people in fantasy as a self-proclaimed blurred. Do you identify as blurred?
That's really complicated as a question.
How so?
Well, because I don't like the word.
Okay.
Blurred. Right. I don't like the word.
There really shouldn't be a need for the word if we're being honest, but I feel like the word was created. It is a modifier. I feel like the word was created because I feel like a lot of black people, who, myself included, who are into what's considered nerdy things, the term was created just so we could have some sense of identity within that community because of racism.
Right. Well, this is the thing. You know? I do not identify or brand myself as a blurred outwardly. That said, I absolutely am one. Okay. Like, it's whether or not I identify as it or whatever. Like, I am a blurred. But there's something about, like, the identity of it that I don't love. And maybe it's even just because in my mind, it's sort of like I'm intentionally separating myself from quote unquote normal black people.
Are you othering yourself, Skyler?
I don't, and it's like I don't want to do that intentionally. But like, yeah, no, sure. Like I fuck with anime and Star Wars and fucking fantasy stuff, and so like, sure. But I don't. And honestly, my career might do better if I like lean harder into the blurred shit. You know?
I mean, if we're being, I get what you're saying. I completely understand what you're saying. I feel like, if we're being completely honest, there shouldn't even be a need for the term. But as you know, a lot of these terms are born out of a need to create hey, we're here.
Absolutely.
We exist,
absolutely. You know? And I support blurs, and I feel like they're maybe a big chunk of my audience aside from bisexual white women. It's mostly bisexual white women and blurs. So, you know, blurred lives matter.
So specific.
I know, and yet I see who's at my shows.
Dude, they come up to you and just lead with that?
No, I'll find out.
They're like, I'm a bisexual white woman and I love you, Scott.
No, you can tell by sort of haircut and dress and, you know.
So like, what kind of haircuts are we talking about?
It's just a general overall, you know. Look.
Are they wearing like a plaid loose button up with like a pixie cut?
Here's what else, you know, no, not a pit. That's too specific. You know it when you see it. That's all I'll say. Okay. That's all I'll say, and I can guess that I'm usually right. That's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is I love blurs, and I'm glad y'all are here, and I am one of you. But it's just hard for me to be like, I think it became just a little bit corny in a way because I think the blurred shit got so associated with like, well, regular black people don't like me. And black girls don't like me.
I get what you're saying.
And I don't want to be one of these musty dudes that's like, I'm only attracted to like the girl
you're
from
talking
Pokemon.
About a very specific subgenre of blurred.
But I think the most negative connotation of blurred is what has sort of become like identified culturally. And that's a problem. Because there's a lot of great... incredible. There's everybody. I think we hold it down for you go to these anime conventions.
I'm talking about pro black blurs. I'm talking about I know what you're talking about though. You're talking because I've met a few of those type of blurs.
Yeah,
where it's like you said, like they are very much black, but they have adopted like sort of like Caucasian mindsets about things, like the lack of deodorant. Why are you musty?
Right.
I'm always confused by that.
Why did that become a part of it? Why is that like what about starting to get into Yu-Gi-Oh? They're like, well, there's no Old Spice cards. So
I'm not sure Yu-Gi-Oh wore deodorant.
Yu-Gi-Oh had to have worn deodorant.
He wore a suit. That nigga wore a suit.
Yeah, I feel like
he had that shit on. He walked around with a 3-piece suit. Or that tuxedo suit with the long backdrop.
Yeah.
That big ass hairdo. Walking from stadium to stadium, card battling.
The man was strutting around, and he had the thing on his arm.
Yeah, you know he was hot.
Yeah.
So he had to wear deodorant.
Gotta wear deodorant.
Why are you not wearing deodorant?
That's such a big question for anybody out there that self-identifies as a blurred. Again, totally fine, totally great. But let's just all make sure we are wearing
some goddamn deodorant.
Let's all make sure we're wearing deodorant.
You know better.
Because you making us all look bad.
Yeah,
all y'all that are the musty ones, you're making it worse for all the rest of us.
Yeah, y'all know better.
Y'all know better.
And I definitely be judging. I try not to judge, but I be judging. I know some people are like, Chaz, you judgy as fuck. No, I'm a little judgy when it comes to certain things.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like just basic hygiene, I'm judgy, especially if you're black, because I know your mama ain't teach you that shit. I don't care what white woman you dated in college, put some goddamn deodorant on.
Right. And I don't care. And listen, the whole aluminum and it's bad for you thing, I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
You know how many carcinogens are in the shit that we are given all the time that we eat and like whatever, like people growing up in food deserts, you can have a little bit of aluminum in your armpits. It's
literally
fine.
LA is covered in smog. We live in a dome of fucking cancerous
You're not gonna live longer with the natural no aluminum deodorant.
Just breathing outside, you are inhaling a pack of cigarettes. You worried about a little bit of tinfoil in your deodorant?
It's just one of those things. And I feel like that's a white thing too, where it's like, oh no, I don't want carcinogens in my deodorant. It's okay. Of all the things, if you're gonna sacrifice one thing and you want to be super healthy otherwise and like blah blah blah, sure, go ahead and do that. You sacrifice one thing to it being like kind of toxic for your body. Yeah. Let's go with deodorant out of basic respect for other people.
Literally basic respect. And the amount of suggestions I've gotten from white people about what type of deodorant to wear.
Really?
Yeah, I've had white people tell me like,
what?
Use lemon or use this or use that.
A lemon?
Yes. Yes,
who
and a white woman told me like, well, I work in Silver Lake, so I should have led with that. I work in Silver Lake,
use lemon.
So I come across a lot of like white hipsters, and like some of them do be very ripe, and like I've had like ripe, and I had a white woman one time tell me she doesn't wear deodorant, instead she uses lemon. And I was confused. I was like, so you just she
goes out to the trees that she got outside, goes, oh,
well, she ain't going to no trees. She going to your local Whole Foods and buying
one of the expensive lemons.
Right, and buying some $12 lemon.
This is a premium lemon.
Right, it's organic.
So to be fair, it's not one of them bullshit lemons that those discount lemons that y'all got.
It's the expensive lemon.
This is the Trader Joe's shit.
Right. She cut it in half and she does a little squeezy in the pit. I'm like, that has to burn, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, it doesn't burn. And I'm like, does it last all day? She's like, well, it lasts most of the day.
No, that's a 20 minutes tops.
Right. No, girl, you're musty by noon. What are you talking about?
Oh, God damn.
And she was musty when we were discussing the lemon thing.
Yeah. Is that why it came up?
Kind of, but I was being nice about it.
Right.
I didn't just straight up tell her she was musty.
What deodorant do you use? Which, by the way, if anybody ever asks you that in public, you stink.
Right. Well, I didn't say what deodorant you use. I did the tip. Black people, when we, it's kind of like our version of "You Like It, I Love It." I was like, yeah, it's real hot outside, huh? She's like, yeah, it's hot. I was like, yeah, we're all sweating a lot. She's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, it's hard to stay fresh. That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like finessed the conversation so it didn't seem like I was outright calling her musty. And she's like, oh, well, I just use lemon. And I was like, lemon?
I just use
She's like, what do you use? I said, Dove. Shout out to Dove. I just plugged Dove.
Man, it's like I don't know. It's disrespectful. Scientists have done so much for us so we can not smell like they did in the goddamn 1900s before.
Have you used natural deodorant?
No.
Okay, so I did. I had a period with it because I was a little trapped. I was lost in the sauce for a minute because I fed into the aluminum foil, propaganda, the agenda. I fed into it when I was like, oh, that's bad for you. Oh, I don't want cancer in my armpits.
Sure.
So I tried, I ain't going to call them out because I don't want you to get sued, but there was a very famous brand of natural deodorant that I tried at a Caucasian's recommendation.
Sure.
And I went out into the weather with it and was musty within 2 hours.
Yeah, immediately.
Like it was like I didn't even put it on. It just smelled like, at one point it smelled like cucumber and Fritos. Like it was like... It was bad.
And that's why you can't put on Dr. Sebi's deodorant.
No, that's like how he just immediately drops a brand. And then you drop the black brand because you don't want to get sued.
No, of course.
He's not going to sue.
And also, isn't Dr. Sebi dead? Right?
Is he dead?
Did he die? Yeah, I think he died because none of his natural medical shit worked.
Okay, so why in my brain I thought that man was still alive?
I think that's what he wants you to think. I think that's really the intention. I'm gonna live forever.
I'm
pretty sure he died.